Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Halacha. We are continuing our learning of Shearim B'Tefillah. We are on the final point, the final page of the chapter on preparation. We've discussed a lot of great strategies: preparation, davening slower, making sure we get to shul on time, trying to clear our head so we could focus. And now we have one other point that's made before we move on to discussing each language of prayer. V'yesh bazeh od halacha nora'a sherabim einam biki'im ba. There is another awesome halacha, he says, that many people are not aware of. And he quotes the Gemara in Brachot. Rabbi Eliezer Omer ha'oseh tfilato Keva ein tfilato tachanunim. If one davens in a Keva way, their tefillah is not considered supplicatory. It's not considered pouring out our hearts to God. So the Gemara asks, my Keva, what does Keva mean? Amar Rabbi Yaakov bar Idi, Amar Rav Oshia, Kol shetfilato dome alav kimasui. This is so wonderful. Keva is when one davens and the davening feels like it's a burden, that it's just something we have to get over with. We have to check off the box. Rabbanan Amar, Kol mi she'eno omra b'lashon tachanunim. And the rabbis say, Keva means something else. Keva means when we don't pray in a supplicatory fashion, when we're not really pouring out our hearts, we're not really feeling it. And then he goes on to say, V'nifsaku shtei halashonot lahalacha b'shulchan aruch. Both of these views of Keva, that one, that it means that we are acting as if it's a burden, just trying to get it over with, and that we daven in a non-supplicatory, that we don't have our whole hearts into it, both of them are followed lehalacha, practically speaking. And the Shulchan Aruch says, Yitpalel derech tachanunim. One, the Shulchan Aruch says we should pray in a supplicatory fashion as if we're begging, we're beseeching God. And v'shelo yireh alav kimasa u'mivakesh lifater mimena. And that the davening not be like a burden that we are trying to unload. And so these two strategies are the last points that he makes before we are actually ready to start talking about tefillah. That we have to enter into tefillah with two mindsets. One is that we have to really feel it, really believe it, that we're standing before God and that we are pouring out our hearts and our soul. We are in an intimate conversation with God. We could say anything to God, and that we do it that's what derech tachanunim means, that we are supplicating as if we would be begging before someone who has all the power to solve our problems. That is one approach. Again, not all of tefillah is about problems, but this is one aspect of it. And the second is that we don't do it in a way where we're just trying to check it off. I'm obligated to daven, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to check it off. We have to enter into it more like it's a privilege, like it's a wonderful opportunity. The Gemara at one point says, "Oh, if we could only daven all day long, how wonderful that would be." So with these two approaches now to tefillah understood, we are ready starting tomorrow to jump into the first language of tefillah. I can't wait for that, and I look forward to seeing you.